Hopefully I won't accidentally freaking throw my items at people, which, yeah, great reputation boost, but, hopefully I don't, like, go wasting all of my belongings. That was brutal. I don't know if soap's useful. Like, as in, I don't know how it manifests in-game, necessarily. Oh, you look like Grace. I don't know if I've seen this character model before. I'll trade a raisin for a bullet. Gotta find them somehow. You have a way lower price. But also less value for some of these things. Drugs, 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 drugs. Kids have too many drugs. It's getting weird now. Yes. Please keep giving me items that stack with items I already have instead of new ones. Or... ooh. Trade a button for a bullet. What a trade. And an egg for a hazelnut. Boom. Big trade. So I made some upgrades here, and my inventory got all manageable all of a sudden. Whoop. A little bit of lag there. Yeah, I've got more open space now. And I can just eat this egg right now. Gotta keep dumping everything into that hunger pit. No escape. Alright. What's over there? The pharmacy. We'll get plenty of use out of you later, but right now you're not one of my priorities. Even though you probably should be, because maybe everything's cheaper right now. Maybe. Hi. Didn't notice you creepily standing behind me over here. I don't think I have a lot of reasons to want those things. I need to take physical notes and like put them on my wall or something of the upgrades I need. Because there are definitely too many items for a brain to process. I like how that guy's bartering those items. Not gonna ask you to come by, Big Bear. Looks like our trouble's hunting packs. Was someone else poisoned? One of our lads, Patches, came down with something nasty. He's burning up. Won't last long. That dandy doctor from Capital examined him, told us pills would kill him for sure. How'd he even find you all? Dunno, he just keeps sniffing about. Was looking for something. In the walls, in the kennels, even in the air. So why didn't he help? How should I know? He was rambling on about them being old and stale and tibiotic or something. Oh, antibiotic. That guy is a worthless fraud, he is. Wants to board us up inside our hideout and let us rot. Antibiotics. Notkin told us, go and find younger Burke. If anyone can make sense of this mess, it's Isidore's son. That fancy weasel only thinks about boarding us up, so Burke's our only hope. I'll have to brew a little something first. Can you make it 3 hours? That black coat said Patches has until evening to live. Not even until nightfall. That's all the time I need. Oh boy, so I gotta hurry. One of Notkin's boys is in trouble. If left unattended, he won't live to see the evening. Oh boy. And so I got things to juggle. Thankfully, that's near grief, so multitasking. Or most importantly, it's freaking... Thankfully, it's right next door to my HQ, so that'll be easier to manage. I need to start booking it, though, to some of these objectives. But first I need to go to the clothing store, which I'm right next to. Oop. Go, 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 go. Please give me the inventory upgrade item I need. I don't think I've checked you. I probably should have tried to come in here before the... yeah, before I slept. Because this inventory probably changed, so I would have had 2 chances at getting what I wanted. But I don't know if I'll be able to afford it either way. So that's fun. There you are. It's a cloak. Oh, to upgrade my inventory, I need the item that is straight up a piece of equipment. 850. It don't come cheap. That's a decent chunk. That's progress. Ooh. I think I'm gonna have to go with that. I don't even have a shotgun, and it's only one shot. Or so goes my logic, I guess. So they'll be paying me 49. No, I'm paying them 49. Yeah. That'll have to do. I think I'm good now. I think I have, like, there's needles here, thread, and that. I think that's everything I needed. Okay. Okay. Of course, I have to get to the opposite side of the entire town, and also try to do objectives along the way. But who knows how long that'll take. Alright. It just makes sense to try to loop around like this. I've never been great at what people mean when they talk about time. They say... I hear the flies. So they say evening. I'm gonna vaguely guess 5 p.m. is evening, but I'm not sure. Thank God for the fly sounds. Oh my goodness. That is a blessing compared to what we had before. I think they always used to talk about the herbs singing. So it makes sense that some kind of noise would happen at least. Both the stuff that indicates you can summon them and the herbs themselves making a noise when you're near them. Because they always talked about the herbs being able to sing or something. But the only way to find them in the first game was to just spot them in the horde of plants. The horde of plants is a weird way to describe plants. There you are. Behind the wall. That's music. I wonder if the music chilled out in this game compared to the previous one, partly because of the fact that there's so many audio indicators about stuff in your environment that if the somewhat overwhelming, like, vocals of the previous songs might have actively distracted you from being able to process these things. Who's throwing away soap? Who's like, I got this soap, but you know what I should do with it is throw it in the garbage. Does soap even go bad? Like, who's like, fuck soap, I'm done with this soap. The burden on my people. Raisins! Ideally, I'd figure out some kind of economy hack, like I did in this war of mine, where you just make a net profit, like a loop. Buy these from these items, then use those items to buy this from these people, and it keeps looping in a way that is a positive feedback loop where it always keeps getting stronger. I think I did that with cigarettes or something. I became like the cigarette guy. I became the booze and cigarette guy in this war of mine, and our little cottage industry helped us survive. And that'd be very handy in this. I had something vaguely similar before, in this war of mine, in Pathologic 1, where I would... Behind the wall, of course it is. Not great for me. In Pathologic 1, I would spend pennies buying nuts to then sell to children for, like, straight-up drugs. The crows not being noticed by anyone is a bad omen. What kind of omen is that? A real one. Crows are harbingers of death. Whoever doesn't notice crows will die soon. We've been standing here for a while. Many, many, many people passed us by, and the three of us were the only ones who stopped to look. The four of us. The three. There are three of us. Oh. Yes, four. Seems like you're behind on your arithmetic. Study better. Even though I hadn't noticed the crows. Oh, there's a straight up swarm up there. They look like insects from here. Got you. We do important work here. I've got to check. How many more could they be hiding from me? There you are. Look how much network of roots there is here. Spooky. Can't even see them. There's one. I think that's it. Yeah, I heard it. It reminds... The sounds that I hear that indicate that I can wait and have the roots pop up, they remind me of the abattoir. From the first game. The kind of sounds you'd hear around there. God, you're a trip. Why is there not a polyhedron shirt? Why do they sell shirts and none of them are the polyhedron? That's just weird. Your weird ice pick and your merching is questionable in its choices. Right, so the middle door, where we can find Rubin, our best friend. That's a fake door. One of them fake ass video game doors. It's actually a wall. Hello. Striking face to have in front of you when you first walk in. I wonder if it's their mother or their daughter. Hunger's up again, because of course it is. Man, you have to just jam food in there.
No honest man hides in a ditch.
I feel like there's context. Well, why are you here? Work. Moonlighting as an architect? Or a philosopher, perhaps? I'll have you know this house is in mourning, too. Simon Kane died the same night as my mentor. And I am a pathoanatomist. Anatomist? Probably how you'd pronounce that, if you didn't know. It's my main area of expertise. You're a what? When did you even learn that? Your father. And they'd obviously prefer it if the kin didn't know that. They've had it for me. They've had it for me for a while now. What for? Forget it. Are you here about Simon's body as well? You're a bit late. I performed the autopsy on the same day, and on the next day the body went missing. Maybe the two of us should go looking for it. I've already convinced the judge that it wasn't my fault. I am, after all, a pathoanatomist, not a guard. The Cains have enough people. They'll find it. So it's not our problem anymore. Then why are you here? Maria, the Cain's daughter, wanted to talk. And when she wants something, you don't argue. She took after Nina, if you know what I mean. Maria probably wants to discuss Simon, so here I am. Got it. By the way, I came here looking for you. Why? We want to gather this evening at the old place. By the basket? Yes, by the basket. Touching. Bad grief included? Yes, he is. Heard you loud and clear. And now if you excuse me, but I need to prepare for a tough conversation. Just... wait a second. Tell me. Reconciling everyone was, of course, Lara's idea? No, Stock, it was mine. I wonder if that changes the outcome of him showing up or not. I wonder if he'll come. Maybe he is more receptive to it if you say that it's Lara's idea, because he seems to like her a lot more. Hi.
The Sabarov's wait is over. They finally found an heir.
Oh, I think I know what they're talking about there. What are you doing here? I was looking for Rubin. He's upstairs waiting for you. No one enters this house uninvited. Get lost and do not return unless summoned. Will you ever summon me? Boop boop. Alright. So these people are as likable as always. Honestly, if we have limited exposure to them in the Haruspex campaign, I'll be fine with that. I've never been a fan of the Cains. Alright, might as well take a look. Gives me a chance to sweep for some drugs. I'll probably have to pause and re-watch my own video for a bit and skip around a bit of the tutorial, because I think I'm gonna have to do a diagnosis and treatment of that kid. And that was a complicated kind of system that I'm not entirely sure I fully understood the first time around, but then it's been like a week. Because while I appreciate they gave a full-on genuine tutorial for once in a Pathologic game, which was a bit of a surprise, it still comes in a random chunk of a really long game. There's a lot of game time to forget that between practice and execution. Whoa, you're a beast. Whose idea was it to let the muscle in on the game? What's next, an invasion by Ballard the thug? I'm looking for the murderer just like you are. As soon as I find them, I won't bother you anymore. Pfft, yeah, right. No one leaves the game just like that, not after they're invited. You'd rather crawl in a pillow and jump from a cup. What? What? Have you found anything strange? In the gut, under the stairway, you won't miss it. And don't forget to leave something, we'll check too. We'll see what kind of player you are, because we've had a bunch. Remember Firebrand, the cheapskate? He'd take a watch and leave a pencil. Some personality. At least we figured it out, it was him, quick. Relax, relax, I remember the rules. Even though I can't necessarily judge the value of these items very well. In the gut under the stairway. Did you add another one? I think, is that the new one? It might be, yeah. Under the stairway, because that's one of the ruins. Interesting little system. Well, this area is open. Step has 1,000 eyes. Someone's been staying here in line of sight of the polyhedron, probably intentionally. Touch to read it? It's better to put it back after. He doesn't know about the station, I'm sure, so it's safe. Ginger's allowed today. Hello. He doesn't know about the station, I'm sure. Alright. I would like to increase my stacks where I can. Here's a broken piece of glass, children. Put in my soap and take some nuts. Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe I nailed it. I'm definitely leaving something at least. So loop around to here. Find a way to cross afterwards and then go to boss. Where you at? I hear you. There it is. What a trip. Just the most utterly strange mechanic. I'm running out of blood. I need to go find dead people. What a bizarre mechanic. It's really neat. It sure adds to the weirdness of this everything. That looks like it was a crop. Wait, I lost it. I don't hear it, so it's probably not. Listen to that music. Kind of relaxing out here. Just a break from the crowd. There's still weird buildings out here. Oh God. It's already 2 p.m. Time passes. It almost feels like the clock moves faster. Put the raisins back in this one. Take the razor, give the rifle ammo. Let's judge this. Does it look crossable? Ah. It is crossable. I wasn't sure if it would be because they were definitely suggesting not to go in it. Which has implications. Yeah, you do all this aggressive scavenging, and you successfully trade stuff for food at their various little kids. But then you just devour the food, and then the meter empties again, and you're like, oh shit. What have I done? Oh. Funny, because I've got this gun now, but I'm just going to be constantly tempted to sell it because it is expensive. Who knows, maybe there'll be a big crisis later where I have to sell it for food or I'll die. Busy bodies. It's all because of the damned war. We're losing it. The train that came in June was the last. I just know it. We're not seeing another one. It's not like we're in an island in the middle of the ocean. That's exactly how it is. Oh, come on. We've been cut off from the world. All alone. Food supplies are dwindling. I'm not even talking about medicine. Where are we to get more? And now our only competent doctor is gone. The winter will be the end of our town. We have cows and we have bulls. Not to mention stores of meat in the warehouses. I hope you're right. But the coming winter will be harsh. Harsh. Mark my words. In times like these, it becomes apparent just how childish we are. So dependent on that umbilical cord, on the noble families. Without them, we're done for. Our town can't stand on its own. It can feed others, but it can't support itself. When threatened, people tend to get their shit together. Maybe towns are like that too. This is the same character model I was just talking to. Smoked isn't even cheaper than regular that much. I'm gonna be constantly tempted to sell my ammo. That's gonna be an issue for me. Yeah, she doesn't care about herbs at all. Oh my god. Damn game. Damn. This is some harsh shit we're doing here. Hunger meter. Is it a park? Parks have garbage. How fares your kind, Katanga? You know what an Udur is? What does the Khandro sigil stand for? A body that contains a world. Everybody knows that. But what does that mean? Bekara. It can be a creature made of many creatures, like a family. A taglur, a group of people bound by the same fate. You haven't made it more clear. Our words are erased, Katanga. We turn our father's flutes into sticks. We take old words, big words, and apply them to small things. But the connection to the source is still there. The lines remember. Yes, connections are like veins. You can't just tear them out. But I want to. A spindle. I probably want this. But all she wants is thread. This is like a rare enough item that it's probably used for an upgrade at some point. It's tempting to do some of these trades. Yeah. Doesn't want anything I've got. Drink. I'm in a bad spot thirst-wise. There we go. I love public parks. They've got so much stuff in them. Inside and out. One of the things I want to do is just find the parks. Like memorize the big places that are useful parks throughout the map and make sure I visit all of them every day. Maybe twice a day, because sometimes if it's like last time, garbage cans can fill with stuff midway through the day too. Oh yes. Okay, it's not that hard to find. Oh, this is my favorite park. It's oriented differently. It used to be crossways, but it's the same location on the map, basically. Yeah, this is my favorite park. It looks way different. And there's the one behind the theater, which is also like right here. So I should visit both of them. They look like they might be the biggest parks in the map. Is that park and that park? There's some stuff around your house. That might be a public park. That might just be backyards. You just want to find areas in the town where garbage cans congregate. Personifying the garbage cans. Oh. Oh, you can kind of recognize the field too. There's like an open space in the middle. Tall grass, short grass, bald spot. Which is where the spot's going to be recognizable. I'm out of blood now. And I'll stay out of blood for a bit until the game gives me someone to murder. Because I need those like morally justified blood sources. The ones where it's like that, hey, he was after me. I don't think I'm gonna be hitting a point where I just start randomly slaughtering people in the street because I need more blood for herbs. But the weird nightmare pale people that try to strangle me, yeah. They're a convenient element of the game, for morality's sake. There's nothing here, this place sucks, you know. No, you took the backyard of the theater away and now it's poopy. That was a go-to for me. Alright, well I found my main park. It's still basically in the same place, they just rotated it.